Welcome back to Red Glasses Talks. The title today is The Day After. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. That was December 24. Today is December 26, 2023. Did you think about on December 25 what that day was all about? Just yesterday. Did you really consider what had happened that was significant and why we celebrate that day? You know, there's nothing wrong with gifts. I love parties, but there was something so much greater for the reason for the celebration and the reason for the season. So, here's what happened. At a point in time in history, at the tick of a clock, God, the God of the universe, put skin on. Because the God of the universe knew that he was going to relate with humankind, he had to be a humankind. So he put skin on and came on this planet in the form of a little baby, the little baby Jesus who grew, who lived, died, and rose from the dead. That's the whole deal. So, there really was a real baby in the manger if you'd been there. When Jesus died on that cross, if you would have been there and you would have rubbed your hand across that cross, you would have gotten a splinter in it. In other words, it really happened. So, this is all historical fact. It's not just a little Sunday school story. This happened. This Jesus really came to this planet. So today is the day after Christmas. Let me read something to you. Was the day after Christmas when all through the place there were arguments and depression. Even Mom had a long face. The stockings hung empty and the house was a mess. The new clothes didn't fit and Dad was under stress. The family was irritable and the children no one could please because the instructions for the swing set were written in Chinese. The bells no longer jingled and no carolers came around. The sink was stacked with dishes and the tree was turning brown. The stores were full of people, returning things that fizzled and failed, and the shoppers were discouraged because everything they bought was now on half sale. It was the day after Christmas. The spirit of joy had disappeared. The only hope on the horizon was 12 bowl games the first day of the new year. So what is your day going to be like today? The day after Christmas. So here's the deal. Jesus invaded this planet over 2,000 years ago for the purpose of living, dying, and rising from the dead to be able to give you new life. The question is, has he invaded your life? The scripture says in John 1:12, to as many that receive him, to them he gave the right to become a son or a daughter of God. You have to receive the gift. He's not going to manipulate you or do anything crazy to try to get you to give your life to him. He said, here's the offer. Here's my son. So, here's my recommendation. Why don't you ask him into your life if you haven't done that? And get to know him and let him forgive you and clean you up and give you a brand new start for a brand new year coming up. And let him just love you. If he lives in your life, then here's my challenge to you. Follow him moment by moment.